Hey, what's up guys? So I saw there was a lot of new Final Fantasy 16 stuff came out. A lot of drama too. Yeah. Amongst the drama though, there's 45 minutes or so gameplay footage released. That's cool. And from what I saw, the small clips on Twitter amongst the drama threads, it looked like really cinematic and stuff, and maybe a game that I would want to play. So that's what we're going to be checking out today, is the gameplay footage and just checking out what the game is going to be like. Haven't played a lot of the Final Fantasy games throughout the course of its history. Apart from when I was like younger, I played like 7, I think, one time. But yeah, apart from that and 14, I haven't really played a lot of the Final Fantasy games. So I don't know. This one piqued my interest. A lot of like the earlier Final Fantasy games just hadn't really piqued my interest because of the way that the gameplay is and stuff. This one seems to be an evolution, and obviously with Yoshi P and Koji as well, and I think Soken is doing the soundtrack for this one. So a lot of these elements seem to be very positive in the direction of what this game could be. And yeah, hopefully it'll be one of the few games that I've gotten to play on my PS5 that is at this point like the world's most expensive paperweight for me. So yeah, let's check it out. This comes from Gematsu on YouTube, and yeah, this is Dungeon Royal Waloeder Army Keep. This is the first video.
Have to teach me sometime.
So I'm curious if this is like an actual dungeon or whether it's just a part of a closed map. Clive, the hero of Final Fantasy 16, alongside his hound Torgal and his friend Sidolphus. Wait, what does that say? The dominant of Ramu. Okay, so we got some Final Fantasy 14 lore. I wonder if Sidolphus is to do with Sid. Garlon. Infiltrating a keep occupied by the Royal Waloeder army where the dominant of fire is said to be held captive.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Okay, so already...
As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Ooh, that's a deep ass voice. Yeah, so already it looks great.
And you're gonna give up?
You can definitely tell it's next gen.
This gate.
Sid?
Need some help.
Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to use. Alright. Players will feel the weight of the gate by the adaptive triggers. Okay.
I'm doing most of the lifting.
Little gimmicky on the adaptive triggers shit, but whatever.
Your legs yet, Clive?
Maybe it'll be cool. I haven't really found those that good, to be honest. Yeah, look at the lighting and the reflections and stuff. That next gen.
Did you hear that?
It isn't
Yes.
It is in 30 FPS though, so I wonder whether they're gonna have a performance mode. Hopefully they do. All right. That said, in battle, Clive fights while switching between... Oh, they made a spelling mistake. In battle, Clive fights between switching the abilities of 3 equipped icons. Okay.
Give them all you've got, boys. It's over.
Loot. Look closely for a glimpse of young Clive game. Okay. Okay, I mean, it looks great for what little that I can see. It's pretty dark. I don't know what gamma settings they're using or anything, but it's very hard to see. Ah, there's a bit more light. Limit break, so they get the 14 stuff in there. I don't know if those are in other Final Fantasy games, but
Where to next?
experience. I'm interested in seeing how the other elements, like the RPG elements, maybe like progression stuff works, all those systems.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Oh, go. All right. Who do we ask for help when we don't know where to go? Wikipedia. Torgal. Ah. All right.
How about a window?
So we got games journalist mode for the dogs. Or from the dog. Wow, this really is dark here.
Yeah, bloody show off.
But damn, it looks great when you can see stuff.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Okay, so we're getting a little more expanded map stuff here. Finding items are useful items we found. Okay, discovery stuff. Again, those are going to play into the other systems, I guess. Press L2 to cycle between currently attuned icons in real time. More varied assault ability cooldowns. Okay. Okay, we go. All right. So there's definitely a lot of comparisons to, I guess, Souls-like games.
Welcome back.
Oh, this is a big boy.
Oh, I'm not staying.
While party members will come and go throughout the story, Torgal will always be there for the most part. Nice. Okay, we've got like combo systems. Oh, we've got a timed block. Healing while they're down. Completely reducing an enemy's gauge will stagger. Oh, stagger, right. Extra damage is dealt. Okay. Always very satisfying systems, or stagger systems. And now we get the button mash. One thing I hope is that the enemies aren't just like damage sponges. I hope there's, like the Souls games, they're a little more difficult than just mashing, you know, square or X or whatever and dealing damage to them. I hope there's more to it than that, like a little more strategy to the fights, at least. That would enable the combat systems to really shine more. Okay, we got like a little time stall thing there. A lot of particle effects. I can see some people not liking that. A lot of damage numbers, but that was a pretty sick kind of finisher.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedikta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
The voiceover is great though so
All
far.
this bloody running. After them.
I'm guessing the two yellow bars in the top left under HP bar is the limit break. Well guarded, attacking opponent from the front while guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate his defenses. Okay. So we get directional stuff. Basic abilities, Burning Blade, Churn Magic, as well as iconic abilities. Instantly break an opponent's guard. Nice.
Seems they were expecting.
You don't say.
Oh. So you got like a combo counter. With the enemy on guard, Clive uses Phoenix Burning Blade to break the enemy's defense. Okay. Okay, we get the icon switch. Until the enemy's defeated, Clive can now move forward the previously inaccessible door. With the adaptive triggers, of course. Ooh, the chapel.
Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Yeah, so this place is pretty dark, but it does look great when you can see. This is something that I really like about it. Oh, that was the dungeon? All right. I'm not sure if that was the whole thing. I'm guessing not. Yeah, so first impressions, looks really fucking great in terms of graphics, of course, next gen. I hope there's going to be a 60 FPS version, because that would really, I feel like, augment the combat experience. It's very hard with motion blur stuff for combat, like relatively fast-paced combat with a lot of like stuff going on. This particular area, despite all the stuff looking great, very dark here. Not sure if that will change before release, I don't know, or whether this was just the upload, whether this was just like the playthrough settings, whether natural, gamma settings, whatever. Could be so many things, so I'm not really bearing too much weight on that stuff. We didn't see much of like the, you know, the inventory stuff or any progression systems or anything yet. Maybe we'll see that, I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly how the combat system works, though. Of course, it said we have cooldowns, you can switch between the icons and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that there's combo situations that you can do, because that satisfies two different groups. You've got people who just want to play the game and button mash, and then you've got the kind of more strategic players who want to maybe do relatively slower combat styles and really create like cool combinations of stuff that require more time and thought. I'm interested to see if there's any situations where you can come across how your skills change and stuff in relation to the style of combat you want to go for. If that's a thing, I don't know yet. So yeah, let's check out. We've got Battle with Supurna and Chirada next. You know them from the Garuda fight in 14 if you played that, so. Or you at least recognize their names from... Oh, it just continues here. Oh, so we're into a battle. Nice. A little bit of a cutscene. After fighting their way through a Royal Waloeder army keep where the dominant fire is rumored to be held captive, Clive Rosefield, the hero of Final Fantasy 15, and Sidolphus Telamon, the dominant Ramu, encounter
Do I seem so
Benedikta
desperate
Harmon.
as to grovel at the feet of a false god?
Wow.
I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waloeder shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together.
He was once a soldier of the Royal Waloeder army.
You need me. Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false.
After leaving the army, Sidolphus is now the leader of a group looking to change the world. Okay.
And I want no part of him.
Kind of like the
King Barnabas
Scions.
saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
King Barnabas
To a
Tharmer,
leader who'd use me,
dominant of
like
Odin.
he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want.
The performances seem pretty good.
I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed.
I wonder how much
The person I feel sorry for is you!
I wonder how much performance capture stuff they use for
Can't do
this.
anymore.
Uh-oh.
If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice.
A lot of detail in the facial features, though.
Sidolphus.
Looks great. Dominant Garuda Benedikta is able to channel the power of the beast awoken within her. Here we go. Stand back, Clive. I got this. Dominant around Moose, it also is able to harness Final Fantasy summons mighty abilities. Cool. Dang. Very cinematic. I like it. Holy shit. We got the both of them now. Wait. Oh, we've got a voice from the main character. He's got to move. Really good effects.
Finish them.
Supurna and Chirada to finish off Clive.
Well, Sid.
Ooh. From the cutscene straight in, that was cool. PS5 technology. Phoenix's Phoenix Shift ability allows Clive to close the gap. Okay.
Not this time.
Initiate Limit Break. Okay, that's a pretty cool ability. Allows you to spam. Straight into the cinematic. Very nice. I'm back. Cinematic actions. Okay, we get the Detroit become human kind of stuff here. All right. Seems pretty easy, but still cool. It's a very interesting way of doing it in a battle like this. So yeah, so far the combat does seem pretty like spammy. It doesn't seem like you have to plan a lot of stuff out that much. Doesn't seem like the bosses have that much depth to their mechanics, I guess, if you want to call them that.
She doesn't look happy, Toggle. Come on.
Oh, okay. We've got the AoE shit. No, that just counters exactly what I just said. That's interesting. I like that. Subtle kind of AoE grid stuff that happened there. Eikon punishment. So I can see how it can oh, okay. We got the Elden Ring kind of slaying thing. Or felled. I think I can definitely see how the combat itself, I actually really like how they've combined hack and slash kind of style of combat, if you could call it that, and they've brought in elements. I think they brought in, again, maybe they've had this in previous Final Fantasies, but it seems like they brought in, you know, the elements from the MMO with the boss fights and stuff. As I said, the grid stuff, that the AoE, those are interesting. You know, that's something you don't get a lot of in my experience in boss fights in these styles of games, like third person kind of RPG games. You don't get a lot of that. You don't get like floor-based AoE that you have to maneuver around and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Coming directly, you know, from 14, I really like that feature of it. I think it's a very cool one. Okay, leveling system. All right. Spoils. Ooh, hang on. So we got all these other systems. We've got increased HP, Increased attack, defense, stagger, strength, vitality, and willpower, maybe? I don't know what that is. All right. Clouded eye. To see the pattern on the surface of the spherical gem shift and twist, one would think a churning store used in crafting. Okay, so there's a crafting system. Very nice. Wonder if we'll get to see that. Okay, I'm definitely excited if it has all these, like, RPG elements to it. With the Harpies defeated, Clive runs to check and down Sidolphus. Oh yeah, Sid.
Sid, are you alright?
Do I look alright?
Yeah. Okay, no. Ew. We actually get blood, unlike 14.
Benedikta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry.
I wonder if there's character customization for
Torgal.
Clive. So Sidolphus needs some time to recover. Looks like Clive and Torgal are on their own for the rest of the mission. All right. No companions apart from the dog. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could customize the. Be cool if you could customize the main character. All right. Well, that was a pretty cool battle. I loved the smooth transitions back and forth from the cinematic stuff. I think that's a really cool feature and use of that technology. It's kind of existed since PS4, but it seems a lot better now. Of course, the 14 elements, the boss fight elements and stuff with the AoE stuff, indications. I hope they scale that up. That would be cool if they could. It would honestly be very cool if they could bring in, I don't know if it would be a launch or whatever, but maybe down the line they bring in the same way they do with 14. You know, you have increasingly difficult iterations of that battle where you have the normals, hards, extremes, savages, etc. That would be cool. I think there's a potential for that. Again, that could be in the game. I don't know. But just based on the way that this fight was, like, they seem to be implementing that. I really like that kind of gameplay put into this kind of game. It's something that I have not seen a lot of, and it's something that I look for, honestly. I look for a game like this with the quality of, I'm guessing, storytelling, the soundtrack, graphically, and just that kind of game paired with those elements seems like something that I'd be super interested in. So yeah, it's looking very promising so far, at least as of that battle. Yeah, a little bit of the crafting stuff we got to see, stuff that you can get for crafting. We know there's a crafting system. Interesting. All right, next we got Battle with Benedikta. So we move on to her. So those are just the starters. All right. So now we're on our own. We don't have Sid, and we have to battle her. We'll battle her on the roof.
I confess I expected more from the old man.
Clive, okay. Dark and dangerous road to revenge.
This is the second time you've bested my sisters.
Defeating harpies.
Men of
5.
your
Okay.
talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the Dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the
Little
shepherd
lamb.
who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours.
I'm buying the game.
No longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb. To the slaughter with you.
Ooh. Plays out in 2 phases. All right, that was cool. Five fights using abilities that originate from the various icons he encounters. Oh, is that like a shield?
Not this time. There, boy.
Staggered? Damn, that was some damage. Your trusty hunt will fight alongside and heal you in battle. Okay, so this is just B is 1 health, right? It seems too easy. Cinematic. Nice.
Where is he?
We know that theme, I think, right? I really like the music. Able to harness the powers of the wind icon. Okay. We've seen her like this. God damn. It looks so great. Cinematic actions was, yeah, we've seen that.
Dodge this.
Matrix. Dog.
Fucking dog!
Oh, what? Yo. He's not dead. Don't tell me the dog's dead. You can't.
There's no one to save now.
What a bitch. But damn, does she look good. Full health, phase 2. Alright. Nosedive, so we get the mechanic names. The dog thing changed. We now got pots and tonics. Okay, target lock. Variety of ranged attacks. A little indicator there, alright. Got the kind of time slowing with the precision dodges. Constant staggers are the key to piling on damage. Okay, so that's the strat. And then you've got the very, I want to say tactile feedback of the stagger phases where you see all the damage numbers and makes it feel good. Battle cinematics are triggered after Benedict's HP is lowered to a fixed amount. Okay. Uh-oh.
I'll bury it together.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty easy, pretty easy input.
Stay down.
While red cinematic actions are to evade, blue actions indicate an attack. Yellow bars we need to click. Okay. So this is limit break. Another 14 feature. The fire, the flames look really, really good. All of the particle effects look good. I question whether people are gonna enjoy that or not, though. It might be too much. Phoenix shift ability allows Clive to close the gap, right? Gathering clouds. That doesn't seem like something you could avoid. Okay. I wonder if you can, like, jump over those or whether you have to dodge through them. Back to the spam period, stagger period. Uh-oh.
Bad luck.
Dogo! Good boy. Let's go. Time to kill her. Blue for attack. Oh, combo with the dog. Another combo. Staggered. Let's go. We know what that means.
That'll help.
Okay, we had the gap cruiser there too. Command Torgo to attack or heal using the D-pad. Does the dog have a health bar? Or is he healing you? I guess he's healing you. Titanic blocks a powerful shield against deadly attacks. It seems to go on, like, it seems like a comprehensive fight. Oh, what is this? Raging fists? God damn. And I'm wondering how responsive, like, the dodges and stuff are. But you'll never get a feel for this type of combat until you try it, I guess. Alright, this should be it, right? She's basically 1 HP. Wow. Not yet. Oh, yep, we got her. And we got the theme, nice. The fanfare. What do we get? Residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has it manifested in a solid form, not unlike crystal. Increases Rising Flame's will damage by 10%. So damage increase. Is that an equipable? Like a ring or something? Or is that a consumable, I wonder? Or is it just it's just a passive, maybe? I don't know.
But branded! How? How did you do it?
Is she big mad?
Survive? How?
Whoa.
The answer is simple, Benedikta.
Sid.
He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
Shut up.
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Take her head. Take her head.
What are you?
Okay, so we take the Eikon power, right? And then we can use that further on in the game. That's... It's a cool feature. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. What the heck is happening? Oh. There you are. What the hell's that? It's probably more story stuff. Alright, so that battle was a lot more intense. seem to last a lot longer. You've got multiple mechanics, cinematic kind of mechanics they're in there too. Yeah, it seems like the stagger based stuff where they're a damage sponge. It seems that's just kind of the way the fights are designed around. And then you have other kind of combination stuff that you can throw in the meantime while you're dodging the mechanics. I do enjoy the mechanic stuff. Again, the question is how good the combat system is going to feel, how responsive and stuff like that isn't really something you can tell by a video. You just have to play it. Graphically, it looks really, really good. The set pieces look pretty phenomenal, actually. The effects and stuff look insane. Again, my question is how much people are going to be able to deal with that. Sometimes it is difficult to see what is going on. And at 30 FPS, it makes it even worse in terms of that. So 60 FPS is something that I'd be looking for sure. Even if it means a slight downgrade in graphical stuff, you're not going to lose like the fidelity of the way they want the game to look. You'll lose a little bit of it, but you'll still have the overwhelming graphical kind of impression will still be there. And the design and the lighting and all that stuff. You just might not get, ray traced shadows or anything like that. I don't know how they do it these days, but hopefully they have a 60 FPS performance mode or just native. That would be, that would make things great. Yeah, the performances as well are really amazing. She's great for multiple reasons, but she's very, convincing, very emotive performance, which is something that I love about cinematic games. It's something that you need, It's very hard to get immersed in a game if the character just doesn't seem real. Like if the character just doesn't seem like a real person, doesn't say things the way real people do, or at least some concept of a real person would. Yeah, it's very hard to get into games like that and stories like that. So far it seems like they've done a really great job. All right, Eikon Battle with Garuda. So I wonder if this is even further on, or if this is just like, is this even further on as part of that battle, or this is somewhere new? It looks somewhere new. Maybe a different point in the game. Ooh, that's creepy.
Wait! Clive. Was that
The man who killed his brother, Joshua.
Who killed my brother?
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his Eikon took Joshua.
Cal!
Oh, Clive gets crushed again. God damn it. Or not Clive, Sid.
And so's Togo. Don't worry about us.
Becomes like a father figure to Clive, send him off on his own. Again.
Sid!
God damn it, Sid.
Forgive me.
Sets off of the man who killed his brother. We got the Soken kind of signature electronic-y sound there. Oh, there's Garuda. Ooh.
I'm not here for you, Garuda.
Alright, this part seems pretty linear. Looks great though, the foliage looks great. Damn, there are a lot of like wind effects and debris and stuff. As the mysterious figure gets further and further, Garuda reveals itself to be a greater hindrance. Right. Missed. You missed. Oh, there they are up in the hill. Okay, we got like some basic level design stuff here. The changing landscape. But oh, Bearded. Beard has a different confrontation in mind. Wait, where'd she go? We're in the air now. Wow, look at the detail. Cinematic action. Yeah, okay, blue. The design on Garuda is sick. Battle against Garuda plays out in 2 phases, okay. First phase Cloud fights as he normally does, switching between abilities to 3 icons. I like the scale of her there. Stagger the enemy depleting yellow gauge beneath their HP. Alright. I wonder if there's a stagger for you. Is there, or like a stamina? I can't see it anywhere. There are cooldowns, they said, on the little things, but I guess that counts as stamina. Really great sound design as well. After depleting a fixed amount of Garuda's HP, she powers up and becomes even deadlier. Wow. Yeah, the scale looks great here from like this angle particularly. In range stone attack. Okay, we got little positional indicators. She's at half HP. Alright, phase... No, this is still phase 1, right? Shift ability to Clyde to close the gap, right? I can definitely see how there's some difficulty in these fights for sure. Epic soundtrack. Wow. These cinematic portions, despite just being like a press square before this large, long thing runs out, like they do look... Oh, we got a... Bam. They do look like amazing. Like the composition of the shots and stuff. What just happened? Oh, Garuda's slain. Nice. The compositions of the shots and stuff are really, really great. Sharp bang. Used in crafting. Nice. Camera work and stuff is really great. It's something I haven't seen at least until the start of Stormblood in 14. It's like very like A Realm Reborn and stuff, very basic camera work. Even Heavensward, it got a little better, but Stormblood, you know, you see it and it seems like it's improved. Okay, she's not dead yet, apparently, so she's not slain. The game lied. She just healed.
I will not
Remember the dog and Sid.
let you stand in my way!
Oh. Is this the guy in the hood? Child, awakened child of fate. This looks like a freight. Awaken a freight, it is. Wow. Holy shit, he looks pretty badass. Ooh. Oh shit. So are we like summoning a freight here? Again, not a Final Fantasy veteran, so. God damn, it looks great. Clive is able to transform the volcanic beast and traditional Final Fantasy summon a freight. Okay. Oh, a freight versus Garuda. What? You can move as a freight? That's sick. Attack, fireball, lunge, evade. A weightier field. That makes sense. So you got two huge primals fighting each other. They occur, cinematic events occur in Eikon Battle, so he just sidesteps it. Even the Phoenix Shift ability translates similarly to, okay. So we got kind of, that's cool. We've got like a crossover of abilities, I guess. It retains some level of, oh my god, that was cool. The fireball attack. It retains some of the abilities of Clive. It'll let you know that he's, you know, still in there kind of thing. According to the staff, the idea behind this battle was to have the feel of a pro wrestling match. Interesting. Isn't pro wrestling fake? I don't know. So we got combos here too. Seems like the same combo. Each Eikon versus Eikon battle is its own unique set piece designed for that point in the story. That's what you would expect, right? Battle scenes will never be used more than once in the story. I mean, yeah. Maybe they did that before in Final Fantasy games, I don't know. But that makes sense to me, at least. I mean, it's like you kill Garuda using a free, like, you don't have to kill Garuda again, right? Like, why would you have to? Oh shit, he just lost his fucking arm, alright. And he grows it back. Jeez, that's a lot of effects. Oh, we took her arm too, nice. Yeah, she's getting her ass kicked. But this Eikon Battle is largely a brawler. Others may play completely differently, such as... Okay. Do I hear a subtle little, like, button mash sound effect in there? To kind of encourage you? Interesting. The Eikon Battle is also particularly heavy on end-of-match cinematic actions. Yeah, look at it. Holy fuck. There she goes. By the time Garuda is slain, about 35% of her overall HP was depleted by the end of match cinematic alone. Okay. I can see people not liking that. Wind shard using crafting. All right. Yeah, I can see people not liking that because, you know, it doesn't really feel very like skill based or anything where you're just spamming square and she drops 10% of her health, like, whereas people want to actually fight her, right? I don't know. I can see people not liking that. Again, I think having those like increased fight difficulties somehow implemented further in the game as like a DLC maybe or something, it's less cinematic-y for like the main story stuff, and it's more a fight. That would be cool, I think. I don't know. Wow. Because that's something that 14 does really well, is the difficulty ramping and the availability of that. Like, anybody can get involved in it, but...
It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this! Now!
Concern for his friend's inability to control Ifrit itself, this calls upon the power of Ramu. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have another one? Just like Clive, Sidolphus transforms into the Eikon and woken with him. There he is! He doesn't have the massive beard. I mean, it's a pretty big beard, but it's not like...
I said stop!
All right, so that's probably just story-based cinematic stuff rather than fight cinematic. Yeah, I mean, obviously epic as all hell. A lot of particle effects. The scale of it's really cool though. I like how in some scenes the way it was shot was you could really get a sense of scale between Garuda and Clive amongst all the other shit going on. As I said, I think a lot of people might have issue with, I don't know, I think the difficulty is something in a game like this that people are going to be putting a lot of attention on, as they do with Elden Ring and the Souls games and the like, because you're setting it up for that with the type of gameplay and the type of situation. I think there's going to be a lot of focus on, are these bosses just too easy? Like that was an easy boss where you just like dodge some attacks, spam, and like there's no real complicated strategy to it. Again, I hope there's more to the fights, or at least these are just the way they do in 14, where these are just the story fights, the normal kind of fights, and then you have ones that you can do optionally that scale with difficulty. I think that's a very good way of doing it, and allows people to, you know, challenge themselves, and it gives longevity to the game as well. I think a little more longevity than just, you know, play the story once and then you're done. All right, last one's 40 seconds, so I'm not sure what timely support accessories are. Maybe this is the systems or something, who knows. Oh, the Ring of Timely Focus temporarily slows time before an incoming attack, allowing you more time to react. Right. The Ring of Timely Strikes allows you to execute deadly combos. Wait, was it based on dodging, or was that just a thing? The Ring of Timely Focus temporarily slows time before an incoming attack, allowing you more time to react. So it is a ring, right? You can equip these things. So this is an item that you... Oh, Timely Strikes as well. So these are rings that you find somehow at some point in the game that give you combat benefits, like skills. Now look at both accessories combined. Maybe it's like an experience based, or, you know, the currency. I think there was a currency there that you use to purchase a skill or something there and purchase that ring. Maybe that's the way it works. I don't know if it's loot. It'd be cool if they had loot stuff that was kind of randomly placed and discoverable or something. Maybe not randomly, but I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just kind of riffing at this point. But yeah, aside from all that, I think the game looks pretty enjoyable. You know, you get the AAA experience, and then as well you have the knowledge of, like, it's people that know how to make a good game that are working on it. So those are definitely positives. But yeah, I think the game looks pretty promising, honestly. Coming from someone, again, who hasn't played a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, made it to Stormblood in 14. So I can see definitely a lot of those elements that are coming from 14. We get the LB, some of the AoE stuff. I'm a lot more excited for the game than I was before watching these, that's for sure. Yeah, one thing we didn't see was the scale of the environments or the worlds, the level design, how open they're going to be or closed they're going to be, or linear, I guess, you know, and how the exploration, if there's much of that, really. I don't know. That's part of what's going to make people want to be in the world of the game. So yeah, I guess we'll have to stay tuned and find out more of that. But it's definitely, it looks promising to me. And it looks like something that I would at very least give a try. If for nothing else than the story and the cinematics of it looking great. And the fact that it's Yoshi P. So yeah, a lot of promise. Not sure what all the drama was about. I didn't read much of it, but I saw a couple opinions of people saying, like, it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy anymore. You know, this isn't Final Fantasy. My opinion on that kind of stuff, or at least that way of thinking, is it's very closed-minded, and it's very reminiscent of people who, you know, used to listen to a band from 20 years ago, and now the band is making totally different music, and you're like, this band isn't, you know, this band anymore. And it's like, no, they are. You just don't like it. But that's okay that you don't like it. Like, I like music from bands from when they started and not anymore. That's fine, right? I think that type of thinking really hinders the ability for franchises and games like that to evolve, because that's ultimately what has to happen. But if you know the predominant number of people in who play your games are not willing for the game to evolve or change in any way, they just want the same thing from 20 years ago or whatever, like, you're stifling as a community, you stifle your game. So I don't know how different this is from like the previous Final Fantasies. I know they were turn-based and stuff like that. A lot of people like that. But yeah, if you like that, go play that. I don't really know what else to say. Like, you can't expect a game to stay the same forever. Again, the thing I really like about this, the way it looks currently, is that they're combining a lot of the more modern game design choices. Stylistically, very Elden Ring, minus all the particle effects, of course. But, you know, the environment design and stuff is very Elden Ring, very Demon Souls. That combined with some of the stuff from like 14, the mechanics and stuff. Again, I don't know how much of that has been present before, but I like the fact that, especially with that moment with the little cross, the grid on the floor AoE, for that mechanic was something that made me think like this is definitely, if they can have something like that that's actually difficult, like that's something that I would want to play, you know, in this kind of a game, this cinematic game, like third-person RPG kind of thing. We have these systems as well in a typical RPG manner. I really do like that direction of it. So yeah, I mean, if Final Fantasy fans don't like it, then Final Fantasy fans don't like it, and you should go and play like Final Fantasy VII for the 13th time or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Or go play, you know, Octopath, I guess. Like, yeah. So anyway, I think this game looks really promising. I have no doubts that the people involved with it know how to make a good game and aren't going to let it fall flat. It's increasingly likely that I'm going to be playing this game. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, all that stuff. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, even though my opinions are trash and you're going to hate me for them, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, take care. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new upload. Also, follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. All the links are in the description below. Come say hi, hang out during streams. I hope to see some of you guys over there. Anyway, peace.